Okay, this is the Elite Praetorian Guard by Jakks Pacific. It's a big figure. I got this set in maybe like late July at Argos. It's a big figure. It's about 18 inches tall, and it comes in this sort of packaging. Jakks Pacific Praetorian Guard. It's the one with the sort of shovel on the top of his head. So if I get this out of the packaging, we can have a good look at it. From the Last Jedi, this sort of artwork. Looks quite good, this figure. Got it from Argos. It was about £3, £4 on clearance. I think they might still have them. Okay, so it's a cool design. Alright, let's get him opened and have a good look at him. Okay, it was a bit of palaver getting it out of the box, but I've done it. And here's the figure. It's got that typical shovel helmet design with lovely red sheen to the armour. Comes with this huge blade, double blade, which I'm sure if I finagle it, you can hold it in both hands, or you can split it in half to blade looks pretty good, the armour looks great, figure looks really cool. It's got cloth underrobes, the legs are really plain and black, boots are quite nice and shiny and glossy. Okay, so it's got a piece of cloth there, a couple of pieces at the back maybe, 1, 2, 4 pieces. The ones on the front and the back are quite wide, and the ones on the side are quite more slender and narrow. Material is quite thin, quite nice to the touch, quite bright and vibrant. Matches quite well the plastic. Figure looks good. I mean, in terms of the sculpt, it's great. So this is the 18-inch Jakks Pacific Elite Praetorian Guard. Cool looking figure. So here's the Jakks Pacific 18-inch with the 12-inch Hasbro electronic version. This one you squeeze the legs together and the thing vibrates and lights up. It doesn't vibrate actually, just things. But you can see in terms of sculpting pretty similar. It's got that thumbnail almost on top of his head, and then you've got this uses rubber for the undergarment, where this one uses cloth. Then we've got the Black Series Elite Praetorian Guard. Helmet's different, but the body armour is the same, just to give you an idea of scale. And then you've got the 3.75 basic Elite Praetorian Guard, which has got the same shovel head design. He uses his is that's sculpted. Got the 3 there, so they look great together. So these are the Elite Praetorian Guards that you can get. This Black Series you can get variations. You can get one with the shovel on top, different weapons and stuff like that. I think there was in the US Amazon exclusive as well, but it's a great figure, this one. And he uses rubber for the underclothes, just like this version, the Hasbro. His weapon is kind of clear at the bottom, so it lights up when you raise the arm, and this one's painted silver, just like this figure. They look great together. So you've got quite a few options. I guess they believed at the time that this figure was going to be a big seller. I bought this one for next to nothing, this one more than 50% off, this one more than half price, and this one half price again, so you know, it's a good design, it's a nice looking figure, and yeah, it's cool. So that's your Elite Praetorian Guards, seen in Star Wars. You've got the Jakks Pacific, which is the 18-inch. He can swivel his head, shoulders, rotate wrist, move at the hips. He's got fairly good articulation. The elbows are a bit stiff, that's the only drawback, but it's still a great figure. He's pretty limited, head and shoulders really, and hips. This one, arms and head. That's because it's got electronic. Cool looking figure though. So I mean, in terms of sculpting, these two are pretty close. That sort of lobster red arm design. And then you've got the little 3.75's got the same. So not bad. Probably my favourite bit in the Last Jedi was this fight. These guards and Kylo and what's her name? Rey. Okay, so this figure's pretty cool. So yeah, I like the design. Not everyone does. Okay, so let's get back to just looking at the Jakks Pacific figure. Oh, this Jakks Pacific 18-inch Elite Praetorian Guard looks pretty good. Got display options with the weapon. You can have him dual wielding or just holding it joined together as a single weapon. It's got cloth around his lower region. Not too many screws on the back. Very vibrant red. Crimson almost. Quite nice. Boots are nice. Okay, so that's your Jakks Pacific 18-inch Praetorian Guard, big figure. And if you go to Argos, they might still have a few of these that for about £4, £3, whatever it was. Great looking figure, 7 points of articulation, 18 inches tall. As the supreme leader of the First Order, Snoke stood atop an evil regime that mirrored many of the dark traditions of the Galactic Empire. As a striking example, Snoke was flanked by crimson-clad guardians, loyal protectors encased in ornate armour, ready to defend the supreme leader from any threat. Okay, so that's the figure there. And if you can get him at a cheap price, he's worth picking up. I mean, under a £5. I mean, the big thing with these is where do you put it, because it's so big. But it looks good. Okay, so cheers, goodbye. One final look. It stands up fine. Let me just show you. Something fell out there. So it stands up really good. It looks great. All red. So that's your Elite Praetorian Guard. Nice looking figure by Jakks Pacific. And for the second time I say toodle pip.